Okay, so I scripted the last three movie reviews that I did, all of them so far. But this one I felt wouldn't really benefit from that technique because this movie, The Outwaters, it came out and it was apparently released in 2022, but it just started streaming this year. It really benefits from you going in expecting to not understand anything. And by doing this unscripted, I'm kind of doing the same thing. Because if I had scripted, I probably would have tried to do some elaborate theory of what the movie's about or whatever, which that's not the point. And I've spent the last month and a half since I saw the fucking movie, just reading reviews online and filling my head with these other people's opinions on this movie, and all of them honestly don't even scratch the surface of how this movie really got under my skin and genuinely made me feel scared. Like, scared in the most primal, animalistic way you can think of scared. Which that's really hard to do. That's a really hard emotion to pull off. But Robbie Banfitch, the director, writer, cinematographer, and lead actor in this, he did it. He made me fear for my life for a brief few minutes there. I guess I should get into what the film is about. This is the issue with not scripting your video, your reviews. You go off on tangents that aren't really relevant. But this movie is a found footage horror film about a group of friends that go out to the Mojave Desert in order to film a music video. And that's pretty much all I can tell you plot wise, because everything that happens afterward is a dive into some of the most pure and visceral, Lovecraftian cosmic horror I've seen, ever. It genuinely captures the horrible nature of being stuck in the middle of a completely desolate place in the middle of the night. And I guess, yeah, there are some scenes in here where I was squinting, trying to get a better look at whatever I was seeing on the screen because of the way that he films this. I couldn't. And that's great. That's amazing. I love it. It gives you so little to actually physically see, to actually experience with your eyes, but the amount that you do get is enough to fucking it's enough to really fucking scare someone, if you're like me at least. And I've noticed a lot of these reviews go on and whinge and cry about how nothing happens in the first 30 minutes, how it's so uninspired and stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, what were you just expecting to jump straight into the horror, the craziness? Because that's not how this works. The writer, which is also the director and the person that holds the camera, I think, and also the person that is the main character. Basically, Robert Banfitch, he has at least a 30-minute interval at the beginning of the film where you're just getting to know these characters and knowing their relationships and actually somewhat enjoying their interactions, because I remember laughing and actually enjoying these characters, which I can't say for a lot of characters in horror films. So that when everything started going to shit, which I knew was going to happen from the beginning because of the opening minute, which is just a 911 call of screaming and the operator being like, "Hello, are you there? Where are you? Could you please tell us going?" It was that kind of stuff. And yeah, that was a great opener. That was a great opener for this because you know that they're not going to make it out, that something's going to go bad, and has this sense of inevitability like a lot of Lovecraft stories do. And I don't know if that's what he was going for, but if it's not, then it sure was a coincidence. Overall, just the combination of the cinematography and the acting, because these actors, I don't know how he got them to scream so fucking genuinely, but that it sounded like real people just screaming their minds off because they were genuinely scared. And yeah, overall, I have to say this is one of. I mean, obviously the year just started. It's like 4 months in at this point, but not even 4 months, 9 days, whatever. But it's. Oh my god, it's fucking good. Don't listen to the fucking idiots that are like, oh, this is so disorienting. Nothing happens in the first 30 minutes. Da, 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 da. Like, I get it. You might not like it. Might not be the best thing you ever seen in your like subjective opinion. But it's honestly a really effective horror film. Like what he was trying to do, he accomplished it with flying colors. This I'm not about to say that it's the best horror film ever made, because it's not. Because that's really hyperbolic bullshit, and it wasn't the scariest film I've ever seen either. But it definitely scared me, and that's all you can really hope for with horror. Especially with me, because I haven't seen many horror films in the past fucking I don't know how long that have actually scared me in the way this one did. And that's really the highest recommendation I can give a film, is that scared me in a real, genuine way. Yeah, maybe maybe I'll do I don't know, maybe I'll do a tier list of horror movies and for the 2020s so far. I don't know, probably not, but um this one would definitely be in the S tier, in the S tier category. It is really good. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was the first unscripted movie review I've done, and it sucked, but hey, got my feelings crossed at least. Bye, fuckers.